And we're on.
Okay.
And I have to remember how to play as a sorcerer.
I know, right?
Oh,
Everybody good to go?
Yep.
Okay.
I got lucky.
So just in case we actually have viewers, there will be some disturbing images and or descriptions, so viewer discretion is advised.
Right. We're dealing with Jeffrey and Thomas. Their discretion is open.
I should just have that every time we play this with them, but anyway.
Yeah. Every time we play as these characters.
Okay, so you guys are in this town and you just got out of this tavern, and Jeffrey and Thomas went to the barber shop and had a little bit of fun there, and Katie, you were running around town with Diz and Lucy, and y'all all kind of came back together, and you were just about to go solve this mystery when everything kind of shifts and goes crazy. Nice. And when it comes back into focus, you're not in town anymore. You're actually on like this driveway, and it's snowing. Lucy's character is nowhere to be seen. It's just the four of you, and there's woods everywhere, and then there's this farmstead up ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a snow angel.
Jeffrey, what did you do?
I just shrug and accept that I may have done this.
Who wants limits?
Okay, this is cool.
Okay, give me a performance check to see how good your snow angel is.
All right.
Or dex, whichever one you want to do.
I'll do a performance. That's a 18.
18. It's an awesome snow angel, but it does have a couple like stains where your pockets and stuff were touching.
What are you doing, Jeffrey? Get out. Jeffrey, get out of the snow.
I climb painfully to my feet on wobbly knees.
I am writing my name in the snow.
Are you?
I don't want to know how.
You're peeing?
Yep.
Diz, look away. Look away, Diz. Look away.
You can do it too.
Diz is like, it's like, where's my chamber pot? I'm sorry, sir.
No. Stop. Leave him alone. Just look away.
Take a handful of snow and put it down Diz's back.
Oh.
He does.
Diz, get back here!
Dance, patting his back and everything.
Come here. I'm gonna like open up the back of his shirt and split the snow out. Nobody is dressed for cold weather. We were just in a warm climate.
Yep.
What did you do?
Anybody want to do a perception check for me?
Yes, I will.
Sure. My keys are somewhere.
Okay. Otherwise, they're gonna like push it out. I can't.
Okay. Yeah, I think my keys are either on the counter or on the coffee table. Yep.
Because I'm at this point, I am just so over these two that I am pretty sure this is all Jeffrey's fault somehow.
13.
13. Okay.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Okay. That's going to be a 21.
Oh, but Jesus, dude.
Okay.
Yep.
So Jeffrey, while you're laying there and you're making your snow angel, everything's just so pristine and perfect, and you realize that it's very, very quiet, and there's just snow everywhere, just a blanket of snow, and it's all quiet and just beautiful. And the only kind of thing to mar the picture is there's smoke coming out of the chimney in the house in front of you.
All right. How far away is that?
It's probably, we'll say 60 feet.
60 feet. All right. I want to very slowly move up to, about 30 feet away from that house, and then I want to mage hand and have the mage hand go over the chimney and block the smoke. Just because I know there's fire in there and I don't want any part of that.
Okay. So you move up and you start doing your mage hand over the chimney, and you start hearing like a muffled barking coming from the building on your left, which appears to be like a barn structure there.
Okay. All right. Instead of just covering the chimney, then I'm going to have mage hand scoop up about 10 pounds of snow and just dump it down the chimney in the hopes of snuffing out that fire.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna whistle for whatever's barking. Just give out like a nice little. I heard a dog.
Okay, you whistle.
There's a puppy.
You whistle and you hear more barking, like kind of more like excited coming from the barn.
Jeffrey, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you?
They used to bring puppies to the home that I was in once.
You want me to open the door so the puppy can play with you?
No, do not encourage him.
I'm going to.
Why did you just dump snow? Why did you just dump snow in that house?
And before you do
fire.
anything else, you do notice like the tree line that's kind of there behind the house. The only thing that's like really marring the snow right in this area is a set of footprints that are coming from the forest, and it comes up to the house. But there's no other footprints anywhere since you got 20.
I'm going to pull something out of my pocket that's edible, and I'm going to walk towards the barn.
Okay.
Oh, that's so.
And when I get there, I'm going to open the door just a crack and like throw whatever I had in there. Close the door again.
Okay. You do that, and the barking continues.
Is it like happy barking or?
It's about the same. It's kind of like excited / frantic barking. Almost like Lassie, like Timmy fell down the well barking.
Okay. Well, I'll just open the door then.
Okay.
Diz, get behind me.
So.
Oh, what the hell? I start walking into the barn.
Okay. So you walk into the barn and you see, wake up. You see this in one corner. And then in the opposite corner, there is a blood-soaked dog tied to like a rope. That is straining at the rope and just barking frantically. It's got like one paw up, like it's injured.
All right, I'm gonna do a little shake thing with its paw.
Okay. You walk over and approach the dog, and it kind of quiets down, and you bend down to touch it, and the rope snaps and it attacks you.
Can I roll for animal handling?
I'll let you roll for animal handling, but it's got to be extremely high, like I'll say 18 or above.
You sure not 2 or above? Because I got that.
No.
All right. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. So Thomas, were you going to try anything before this occurs?
I'm hitting the damn dog. I'm saving the old man.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
attacking.
let's roll some initiative.
All right.
The dog's going to get a surprise round just because.
17 plus. Is it dexterity or what's you had again?
Your initiative is your dexterity, yes. So add. No.
18.
Should be on your character sheet. I got 19.
I handwrote Thomas, so you got to forgive me.
Okay.
That's fine. Katie, what'd you get?
Oh, sorry. Oh! 4.
4.
Get the shitty rolls out of the way. It's how it works.
Oh yeah. Come out now. Get out now.
Okay. So, top of the initiative order, everybody, is Diz.
But you
Oh,
said the
no.
dog got a surprise round?
He did.
Okay.
Let me see here. So the dog is going to attack you. He has multi-attacks. So first one's 11.
That's a hit.
Okay. And the second one's 17. So that's a hit too. Let me do my damage. 15 total.
All right.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Alrighty. That's going to be a 14.
Okay, you are fine.
Damn right.
The dog lunges at you where you were going to pet its paw, and it bites you on the hand. And then it kind of lets go and takes a deeper bite in, like he was chewing on a chew toy or something. And you're like, oh my God. And now it's Diz's turn. Diz sees this dog bite you, and he just kind of freaks out, and he starts trying to think of what he can do, but he's just like going to spend his turn like just freaking out trying to think of what to do, because he doesn't really have any spells because nobody's taught him any yet. And Jeffrey, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to acid splash this little bastard. Now that he's hurt my hand. So that is dexterity saving throw that you need to succeed on, Sarah.
Okay. A 13.
Hell no, that ain't gonna fucking do it. So you are going to take 1d6 acid damage. That's a 5.
5. Okay.
Yep. Unless, do I add anything to spell attacks? I don't have my spell attack bonus or anything, right?
I think you hold on. You add something. You add
Or is that
your
ability?
It's like to hit. You add your bonus to hit.
I thought that was your ability to hit. I can't remember how to cast spells.
Yeah, you don't get to add it to the damage, but you get to add it to your like to hit, if I remember correctly.
All right, cool. So that's.
I wish you could add it to the damage. That'd be awesome.
Oh shit! So just 5 acid damage, and I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, so Thomas, you're sitting there, and Diz is freaking out behind you. And you walked in, you see the bodies in one corner, but your attention immediately shifts to Jeffrey reaching for this blood-soaked dog and getting his hand chomped on really well, and then he turns around and sprays it with acid, and it kind of just shakes his head and just growls even meaner, looking at Jeffrey. So it is your
Grab a dog, put down.
It needs to put me down.
I'm coming, Jeffrey. Hold on. Toss it a biscuit. Can I attack it?
All right. Yeah.
First one is.
your dog's protesting.
He's adding to the ambiance.
Yeah.
First attack 23.
That definitely hits.
Second attack is 7, 22.
Yep.
Okay, so D8. First attack is 10. Second attack is 9.
19. Okay. So you see Jeffrey reel back and shake his hand and kind of clutch it to his chest. And then with his other hand, he sprayed the acid. You come up and you raise your weapon and you say, "Bad dog, bad." And you just bop it really nice, and it kind of whines and slinks back just a little bit. And now it is the dog's turn. He is going to turn and try to attack Thomas because you just hurt him pretty bad. His first attack is a 20, non-natural. And his second's an 8, so I know that one doesn't hit. The 20 hits,
First
though?
one, unless I want to parry it, but I'm going to wait. No.
Okay. So that's 5 damage.
Okay.
And let me get you to do a Constitution saving throw, please.
I have gnomes. Since I'm a gnome, no, that's not Constitution. That's not bad. So
Yeah, Constitution is like your health related.
is the Constitution plus 5, 24.
24, you are fine. And Leela, it is your turn.
Oh boy. All right. Here we go.
Sorry, can't do math.
Or yeah, I'm just gonna try and blind the thing so it can't attack anyone else.
Okay.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
5.
Yeah, no. All right, so it is. It fails the target.
Yeah, it has disadvantage, and you guys have advantage.
Yeah.
Right, basically. And it can't do ability checks that require sight. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And about this time, Diz is like finished looking through his pack. He throws it down. He's clutching his dagger and he's got this intense look on his face. And he looks up and he sees the blood-soaked bodies in the hay, and he just kind of like starts retching in the corner.
Boy, you holding out on us? You got something to drink?
And Jeffrey, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna try to like kind of grab the dog by the scruff of the neck to keep it from attacking Thomas, but I want to do shocking grasp as I do that.
Oh, poor puppy.
Taser!
And that's gonna be that's only an 8 to hit, so probably not.
No.
Actually, I'm gonna fucking bend luck. Let me see how that works. Because that's a thing I can do.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Quick question: is that wild magic, or are you actually casting spells?
I'm using cantrips right now, but bend luck's one of my features. So
I just wanted to see if a unicorn popped up or not.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I don't want to start burning spell slots till I need to.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm waiting for it.
Oh shit! Bend luck only works on another creature I can see, so I'm just gonna go with what I did there.
Okay. So you see the dog's like blinded and he's looking all over the place, just like totally confused, just kind of going in circles, and Jeffrey just kind of
Knows where it is.
Yeah.
do you want to like do you just want to like do a chokehold on it, or do you want to grab it by the
like
scruff?
grab it by the scruff of its neck and kind of pull
yeah.
it. But
He just uses his good arm to kind of grab it by the scruff of its neck and kind of pull its head away from everybody.
and it gets like a little static shock, and it's like, oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hurts Jeffrey more than it did the dog. Ah, shit.
Yeah. You actually, it came out of the hurt hand instead of the hand on the dog. So you just got like a little too much static clean from the wash. All right, Thomas, it's your turn.
Hold it still. I'm gonna hit it.
Oh shit!
I'm holding it.
Don't. Oh, Diz, look.
Use your strong hand.
Natural
Yeah,
20.
You,
Oh,
on
nice.
a dog. On
Nice.
a dog.
natural 20, so. And then I got a 15.
15 meets. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just one hit.
No, that's 2
Well,
hits.
actually, you have advantage, so you can re-roll that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a 20 now, non-natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's restrained.
Okay, so
Yeah.
damage
and
die
it's
is
blind, so.
I mean,
damage die
it thinks
is
it's
double
restrained.
crit.
Jeffrey's not very strong.
Yeah,
damage die is double.
yeah, remember, yeah. It's doubled on the one, and then the other one's just regular. So it'll be damage 3 times, basically.
The crit hit is only 11 because I rolled a damn 2. And the second hit is going to be more than the crit hit. That's actually going to be 12.
Okay, that's 23. And that's with doubling, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is pitiful. I
All
could have
right.
got that if I rolled in.
And remind me, what's your weapon again, Thomas?
I
A
have
sword?
just a Warhammer. It's all
Warhammer.
blunt.
What happened to the lollipop mace?
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you have the lollipop hammer?
I've got the lollipop mace,
Or,
but
yeah.
I'm not using it. It's a 1d8. It just increases
Okay.
chances to hit, and I hit fine right now.
All right.
So you pick up your hammer and you're like, hold it still, Jeffrey. And you see Jeffrey struggling with it, and the dog's kind of moving around, and you just whack it twice really good right in the side, and it kind of crumbles to the ground, but then it picks itself up, and it's like limping to the side, but it's still got kind of a growl.
It's a hellhound.
It's not really.
It's possessed. It's undead. Kill it.
It's just hungry.
This poor dog's been through hell.
Beat it, the boy.
Okay, so
You
yeah.
got it.
So he failed. He's going to try to attack Jeffrey. Well, actually, Thomas, because Jeffrey's holding him, but he failed that one. And he failed the second one. So between Jeffrey holding him by the scruff and being blinded and being injured, he's just ow, ow, but he can't make contact with anything. So Leela, it's your turn.
Oh,
Leela,
Jesus.
feed him the boy.
Here,
It's the only thing that will sate his hunger.
how about you pull something out of your damn pocket?
I tried that, and I point to the croissant that I threw down
Something that's
earlier.
not molded? It's been eating freaking dead bodies.
Yeah, so it should be fine with this.
Grab one of those damn insect parts you've got left and put it on the ground in front of it.
No, I'll never give those up.
Oh, Jesus.
When I eat those, I have a friend.
You what?
Nothing.
No. You have a what?
Thomas knows what's up.
I'm always your friend. Don't worry, buddy.
We share like a across the room, almost high five kind of moment.
Well, you're right beside each other.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, that's
we're
right.
literally like not even a foot
Our
away
hands
from
go like this.
Yeah, we both miss.
Luckily, because you were doing it with your hurt hand. That would have smarted it.
Oh,
We were in a bar. Come on.
jeez.
The reason we left because Jeffrey, peed on the middle of the floor, and I didn't feel like having to pay to clean it up.
That was me, wasn't it?
Not worried about it.
Oh.
I blamed it on the boy.
Why would you blame it on Diz? Why?
Because
Why wouldn't I?
I was watching it. I was watching Hoarders the other day, and I was like, Jeffrey would totally be on the show.
I don't know. I don't know if I could be tied down to a home now. These old bones got to wander.
All right. Jeffrey, whenever I tell you to, let go of the dog, all right?
Sure.
Jeffrey, whenever I tell you to let go of the fucking dog.
Did you say let go of the dog?
Not yet.
Got it.
God, the rest of y'all better be fucking quiet as hell. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion. I'm gonna use my cantrip, cast Minor Illusion, and create sounds outside the door, like footsteps and everybody running out. And I'm gonna hope that the dog can still hear and will follow out the door.
Alrighty.
You ready, Jeffrey?
Yep.
Now.
All right, I'll let go of
Drop
the
the
dog.
dog.
Okay. I'm
I'm
going
gonna make
to
this pretty loud.
I'm going to roll just to see what chance he has of walking through without. Oh, yeah, he got a nat 20. So he goes to run at the sounds and he barrels right into Thomas. And you're not prone, Thomas, but you are kind of pushed to the side, and now he's like standing there and he's very confused.
So I've got a pissed off dog that's trying to bite me right around chest level because I'm a gnome.
Yeah.
And it's like going, "You damn dumb dwarf! What the hell are you doing?"
Not my fault your fat ass was in the way.
Sure, you build it. You're the bearded woman. I don't want to hear it.
All right, and Diz has finished throwing up, and he's like, I'm a brave boy, and he grabs his dagger, and he's gonna run at the dog.
That's right, boy. End it quick for yourself.
Okay, let's see.
This is gonna end badly.
Oh wow, he actually has a 21, so he hits.
Wow.
He only does 1 damage though, but he hit. So he runs up and he's like, "Take that!" And he goes to stab it, but the dog turns its head just at the right time and it gets like a little scrape on its nose. And it like turns its head around and it's facing Diz at this point. Jeffrey, it's your turn.
I see everything's perfectly fine and in hand now that Diz has come to our rescue. And I'm just going to leave the barn. You got this, boy.
Jeffrey, get your ass. You do not walk out of this fucking barn, Jeffrey. I swear to God. I swear to all the gods.
Fine. All right. In that case, I am going to...
No area attacks.
Fuck, Thunderwave is right there, though.
Do not give him fucking ideas.
What do I want to do? I'll do another acid splash, I guess. That was pretty good.
Okay.
And it also says I should have rolled 2d6 earlier, but
Okay.
we'll let that go. So, dexterity saving throw from the dog.
Oh, actually, he fails because he's blind.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm just there. I don't think he could see it coming at him. So.
All right, that's 11 damage then.
All right.
Can I split that up between the dog and Diz?
What?
Give him a few battle scars.
You were so cruel.
Right, no, just to the dog though.
Okay, so the dog turns and faces Diz, and it's growling as like a little drop of blood's running down its nose, and you go, "Take that!" And you use your good hand, and acid splashes out all over the dog's butt, and it yelps, and like it almost like sits down, but instead it like starts turning around, trying to face you.
Like dragging its ass like it has worms.
And Thomas, it is your turn. Basically, Diz is like it's like y'all are kind of surrounding the dog at this point.
2, 4, 8. That
I'm
would
sure it
be
doesn't
first
take
one,
threatened at all
25.
like that.
25 hits.
Okay, second, 16. 16 plus 7, 23.
Yep.
So they both hit. 12 first attack. Second attack is 10, so 22.
22. Okay.
Fucking dog already. Gee.
So you pick up your hammer, and as the dog is turning to face Jeffrey, you land a hit on its other good foreleg, and it kind of goes down almost to the ground. And with one final swing, you pick up your war hammer and just bash its head in.
Now, Diz, next time when you attack a dog, don't let it suffer like that. I had to put it down. That's just wrong, boy. And I walk off.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thomas. I tried.
Don't listen to anything he said, baby. Just come here. Come here, child.
He comes
Come
up
here.
to you.
Stab a dog with a poison dagger. That's fucked up.
You did fine,
Don't
honey.
talk to me.
Don't ever take anything he says seriously.
Yes, listen to the bearded woman who doesn't know that women are supposed to shave.
He's just got this look on his face like mommy and daddy fighting. You know? So anyway,
I'm gonna
so
go
you
look at one of the dead bodies.
yeah
I'm
you
gonna
turn to the opposite corner, and you see the straw trying to cover up what looks like to be a body.
Diz,
And
honey, go stand by the door. I'm gonna check this out.
I ripped part of Diz's shirt to bandage Jeffrey's hand.
Oh boy.
Just like, what? I have bandages, sir.
This will be just fine.
There you are, my friend. Good as new.
I swear
We'll
to
find you a new nose
everything.
one day, I promise. And I
I'm
like
going
kind of
to
wink
go
towards
I
Diz.
will kill both of you in your sleep.
Do you hear someone talking?
You
I hear
see
a
like
magpie.
a single tear running down this face.
Yep, a fresh
Kinda
young
wink.
nose.
Fucking Diz.
That clears up the tear.
I'm just gonna look at Diz and go, Diz, honey, stop crying.
For once.
Cast prestidigitation on his shirt.
Oh, you'd have to cast mending.
Oh, mending? Damn it.
Yeah,
You make-
Oh, that's actually
prestidigitation.
encrypted. It's not like a hole or anything.
Yeah.
You can make his shirt smell like really nice though with prestidigitation.
Great.
And he just kind of wanders over to the corner with his backpack and starts shoving stuff back into it.
So how many bodies we got?
Hurt something again.
Okay.
You two, out! Now! Out!
Go back to the bar, Jeffrey.
Go make fucking snow angels. Go piss in the snow. Go!
Okay, I got one order for a lemon snow cone. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go up and kind of nudge that body there carefully
No,
with my foot.
Jeffrey, out. Jeffrey, out.
Okay, you get a little bit of blood on your foot.
All right. Hey, there's a dead guy.
Jeffrey, out.
I'm gonna investigate him.
Oh!
Okay.
That's gonna be a 12 investigation.
A 12. You start looking around, and you notice that there's this body that you can see on top, but there's also like extra limbs like further down in the straw. So do you start digging, or
No.
okay?
For all I know, this is
And-
normal. I'm gonna.
And you notice that the body on top is a male. You would judge probably in his 60s in his night clothes, and he's covered in blood.
I'm gonna announce to nobody in particular. I think they were getting busy when they died.
Oh, Jeffrey, just out. Just out.
I walk over to the dead bodies, and Jeffrey, you might want to leave. The best way to clear off straw is to burn it.
Yeah, I dart out. I'm back at the starting point.
You talk about destroying evidence. Jeez.
All right, I'm going to go investigate the bodies and actually look at both of them.
I'm fucking with a tinder waiting for you.
Okay, so you start digging through the straw and you actually find 4 bodies. Roll
While I'm
me.
out there, I want Mage Hand to be rolling up a 10-pound snowball.
Okay. Well, and I'll get to you in a second there, Jeffrey. But go ahead and roll me an investigation just to see how. And you can too if you want to, Thomas.
21.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is what you find. You find a male in his 60s, you would say. His face itself has been shredded with like jagged bones protruding from a head wound, which you think is the cause of death. He's in his night clothes. There's a woman in her probably early 70s. And you spend some time looking, and she has the same kind of cause of death. There is some kind of blunt force trauma to her head, but there are also signs of strangulation, and she's also in her night clothes. There is a woman, excuse me, in her, you would say mid-30s, who has the entire side of her face caved in. There are signs of strangulation. And cause of death would be another skull shattered from blunt force trauma to the top of the head. This body, though, it also has small little nicks and cuts and wounds all over it, like she was tortured in some way. And she is not in her night clothes. She is actually in like day wear for a more wealthy farmer type. And then the last body is unfortunately a 7-year-old girl. She is also dressed in day clothes. She has a jaw that has been completely smashed in. Her throat has been cut. But she actually didn't die from that. She died from, again, blunt force trauma to the head. When you examine her a little closer, you notice that in both of her hands, there's hair peeking out. And when you look at it, it's actually her own hair. And it looks like she, due to stress, just pulled tufts of her own hair out. And all you can conclude from this is that, like, the killer thought that he probably killed her, but he didn't. And she was alive for a while. And possibly seeing the murders of the other people caused her to pull her own hair out before she finally was put to death herself. And when you're like, you go to like look at her hands, and when you open her left hand, there is a tuft of her own hair in there, but nestled among that is also a rusty key.
Well,
I take the key.
no, I was going to do something actually really nice. While she starts to look at the body, I look at the boy and go, "Boy, you don't need to see this. Go stay in the house."
No. Diz, don't go anywhere. Not listen to a single thing he tells you, Diz.
Oh, okay. Come over here and take a look then. Shit.
Jeffrey, meanwhile,
I start ahead.
Stop.
And just let me go ahead and do this real quick. Don't do that.
You not have any. Whoa. Hello, Inception.
I know.
That's cool.
Can you have no respect for people that have been tortured? Can you not notice torture whenever you see it?
I think I don't know how it feels.
Spell, so
That's
I
your
can
fucking self.
tell Diz that those are probably his family.
Yeah, and this is kind of how it looks once you pull all the hay away. There's just
Oh,
lots of nasty.
delicious.
Great.
So, Jeffrey, you are outside making your snowball, and as you start moving away snow, you find a pitcher.
Find a what?
A pitcher. We'll go
A pick a
Inception for a second.
Okay.
It's kind of crumpled up, and it's just laying there in the snow. When you turn it over, it has like people's names in it, and it says Andreas, which I might butcher these names, but Andreas 63, Kazilia 72, Victoria 35, Little Kazilia 7, Joseph 2. It has Oscar, but that name has been scratched out. And then it has Agatha with like maid in parentheses, and then Bruno with farmhand in parentheses.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
So,
gonna tuck that into one of my pockets, I guess.
okay.
And I'm
Is there any wood or anything around these bodies?
Any wood? No,
Yeah,
just
is there stalls that I could possibly break with a hammer to start build up like kind of a wood pile on top of them?
I mean, there's some. It's like a very rustic barn, so there is some wood laying around, but there's a hell of a lot of straw too.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing?
But I will say that you do an insight check for me real quick.
Well, that ain't gonna be no good. That's a 2. So.
Oh yeah, you think this is an awesome idea?
Stop!
Mark.
Stop it! There is more to look at.
I'm trying to give these people a finding
Go find Jeffrey. He's not back yet.
You better do the right thing.
Go find Jeffrey.
Come on, boy. Let her play with these dead people. She wants to desecrate the dead. I won't let you see that.
Once is go with these two, but listen to nothing that they tell you. Listen to nothing that they tell you. Just make sure that they don't kill themselves.
Just like, yes, ma'am. And he kind of grabs his backpack up on his back and he follows you out at a distance, Thomas.
all right. I want
I'm
to lift that 10-pound snowball with mage hand and drop it on Diz.
So Thomas, you walk out and you see Jeffrey just standing there kind of whistling to himself in the snow. And then Diz walks out behind you and all of a sudden from above him, this 10-pound snowball just hits him straight on the head.
Damn it, boy. I told you to go in the house. It's safer in there. Don't you see it's raining snowballs?
Oh, jeez. I'm so glad I see none of this. All right, well, these dumb fucks are fucking around having a goddamn snowball fight. I'm gonna take the key out of the little girl's hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep looking at the bodies because it's very obvious they've all been tortured.
Yeah.
Let's check out the house. They probably got food.
I don't know. There was smoke coming from in there.
I'll make sure the fire's out.
And the smoke has dissipated significantly since you've been throwing snow in there.
Snow down the chimney. All right.
So
go ahead, Katie.
I'm gonna look around in the hay some more because if the girl was smart enough to keep the key hidden in her own hair wadded up in her hand, I'm gonna look through the hay around them and see if maybe anyone else was semi-alive whenever they came in here, and there may be something else.
Okay, do me an investigation.
Oh, 8.
You find a lot of bloody straw. Hay.
Should have burned it.
All right.
You do notice that when you walk over to where the dog was at, the rope was tied to like a post, part of a stall, and it's covered in blood too. It looks like whoever tied it had blood on their hands. So,
is there anything in the stall that I can see that the dog was tied up to?
no, it's pretty much just. It's pretty barren. There's just a lot of straw everywhere in the bodies.
I have a bad feeling this key's gonna go to that damn house. All right, I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna close the door behind me. Do I see the now giant snow mound that it is?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
when you walk out, you totally see you walk out of the barn on the left here, and Jeffrey's kind of standing in the middle with Thomas kind of in between, and then Diz is just standing there, and he's got like snow on his head and snow on both shoulders, and he's got his shoulders kind of scrunched up, and Jeffrey and Thomas are just kind of giggling their butts off.
You two are buying. The next time we get to you two are buying this child a new set of clothing. Understood?
What child?
Did you hear
I
something,
see-
Jeffrey?
I just see a snowman.
Let's go inside. I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's go.
I go
find
to
a
the
carrot.
house.
2 carrots, really. One for the snowman and one for you.
Okay, you
I go and get, or I get Diz out of the damn pile of snow they buried him under.
alrighty. Thomas, you walk up. You walk up to the house and do a perception check for me.
9 perception. Perception, that's wisdom. Oh, so I got a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Dude,
Jeff-
knock it off.
That's actually not too bad for just looking around. So you step on the porch and you look around kind of at your feet because you kind of hear something crunch, and there's like you stepped on a newspaper that's laying on like in front of the door.
Rock on, toilet paper. I pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up and you look at it, and what jumps out at you is there's this article, and it has a picture of the lady. It kind of resembles the body. It's kind of hard to tell because her face was damaged so bad, but it kind of looks like one of the bodies that was in the barn, and it's dated 1/20/22, and it says Victoria Gruber under the lady's picture, and then there's a picture of an older man, and it says Andres Gruber, and it says, a shocking day in the courtroom with Andres Gruber and his daughter Victoria facing charges of incest resulting in the birth of her 2-year-old son Joseph. Just before the verdict could be handed down, Lawrence Schlittenbauer stepped forward to claim the young Joseph as his own. In light of this admission by Mr. Schlittenbauer, all charges were dropped against the Grubers.
Well, there goes the entertainment for the day. She sounded like an easy woman. I'm sorry she passed.
While these dumb fucks are up there at the fucking door, is there a window I can look through?
I'm trying to open the door as we speak.
The door is locked.
Well, I can.
I'm
All
gonna
the
go look.
windows are dark, like the curtains have been drawn, Leela, so you don't really, you're not able to see too much inside. Go ahead, Thomas.
All
Well,
right.
I'm going to go open the door the only way I know how.
I have a key, you asshole.
That is a 22 to hit.
22
hammer.
to hit. Okay.
Damage is 15.
15. Okay. You hit it with the hammer, and it's kind of like that moment in The Shining where you break one of the panels out.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Thomas.
Yep.
Can I reach my hand in and unlock anything?
You reach your hand in, and you can kind of feel the doorknob on the inside, but unfortunately it's like a bolt lock that's way above your head because you're a gnome.
Jeffrey, you're taller than me. Come give me a hand.
All right. So I pick him up and I try to push him closer to the hole in the door.
Okay.
Can I reach it?
You push him like into the hole, or you push him up.
Like just up against the hole in the door to see if I
So you just kind of, your face just kind of pushes through, and you get some splinters in the side of your face.
We'll get you in here, buddy. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna put him back down.
You dumb fucks. I have a key.
I hit the door again.
Oh.
21.
21. What's your damage?
Damage is 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you knock another panel out, and you could
Are we
probably
talking like little pen? Or can I get through now?
you could probably get through. You just have to do a little,
Shimmy, shimmy.
squeezing, but you could shimmy in.
I get through the door. Fuck you all. Come on, Jeffrey.
Well, how, okay, Mr. Short Ass, how are you going to reach the bolt up at the top?
Who said I was opening it for you?
I'm not much taller than you are, dumb fuck.
But you're fat. You're a dwarf.
You have absolutely no room to talk there, noseless pudgy wonder.
In a moment of clarity, Jeffrey's going to say, "Wait, Thomas, it's dangerous. You shouldn't go first. Diz, check it out."
I reached through and grabbed the boy to push him in front of me.
It's kind of like pushing him
and
towards
like pulling him back towards me.
Too late. Already had him.
Let's do a strength because I just think that'll be fun. So basically, you have one hand on this. Katie has the other one, and y'all are tugging him back and forth through this small hole.
7, which is 4. 23.
Ah. 8.
Okay, so Thomas gets a good yank in, and Diz comes hurtling through the door, and Leela, you like get your face pressed up against it like he was earlier.
Oh, I hate both of you so much. My nose hurts. I hate you so much.
Oh, you're coming in, Diz? Come on. It's actually kind of warmer inside.
Unlock the door, boy. Unlock the door. You can do it.
and Diz turns around and unlocks the door, and he's like, "You're right, Mr. Thomas. It is kind of warmer in here."
Shh, don't talk.
You think
So much Diz, come here.
I'm sorry. You think the bad guy might be in here? I'll be quiet.
You should go first and find out.
No, Diz, come here.
He like runs behind Leela and tries to help her out of the door.
I want to tap him on the shoulder with mage hand.
Yeah, I'm stuck halfway in.
He's like a puppy in a doggy door.
Door open with me still in it.
Yeah, but when you close the door, you're letting the cold air in.
You so much.
And he's like nervously trying to figure out how to help you because he really doesn't want to push on your butt.
All right, I'm gonna walk in the house and look around.
Okay.
Are there any oil lamps or anything?
You come into like a living room area. It's there's no oil lamps really. It was more like candles around. They aren't lit though because it's still daytime out, and it's kind of nice for like just for farm people. You could tell that they're kind of wealthier farm people probably. But it's kind of just like a basic living room setup.
You all stay here. I'll be right back. I run outside, back to the barn, and I set the straw on fire.
Okay. So you're out of the barn setting it on fire. What's everybody in the house doing?
Cremation.
Diz is gonna kind of like sit on the couch and jump up and down on it.
Diz, sit. Do not jump on furniture.
Is there a kitchen?
There is a door off of the living room, and you do smell like the scent of food coming from that direction.
I bet they got pie, and I'm just gonna walk that way.
Okay. Okay. you walk into the kitchen, and it's like a basic kind of old-timey type farm setup. You see like the kitchen table, and there's like a place setting for one person, and you see like where they'd recently eaten a meal there, probably breakfast, and just left the plates down there. But you look around and you notice that everything else has been washed and put away. All the you know, the frying pan and all that, everything, you know, that would have been used has been put away and is nice and tidy. There is well, do a perception check for me real quick.
All right. Oh boy, that's gonna be a 9.
A 9? That's good enough. You do notice like in one corner there's like some paperwork, and there is a like a letter on top that says resignation letter that kind of gets your attention. And you walk over there, and it's from that maid that you saw in the picture named Agatha, and it's dated about 6 months prior, and it says this letter is to inform you that I am resigning as maid for your house. And the reasoning, you kind of skim it over, and the reasoning she gives is she believes that the house is haunted. Apparently, she has been hearing footsteps in the attic, a disembodied voice that is speaking a strange language, and the house keys have started turning up missing. Nobody could find them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that letter, and then I'm also gonna like look around in cupboards and see if there's any like grub that I could nom on.
Yep. It's like a basic farm kitchen setup. There's some fruits and canned goods, you know, like they've canned preserved stuff. There's pickles and tomatoes and all kinds of veggies like in the pantry that's been preserved. There's also there's not a cooked pie. There's probably everything you could want to make a pie, but
all right. Well, I'm gonna take some of those like pickled peaches, I guess, and I'm just gonna pop the top on that. And
okay.
I'm gonna sit down at the place of the table with the letter in my hand and eat some peaches and kind of like cry a little bit, like loudly to where they'll hear me.
I'm ignoring him, and I'm looking through the living room because I'm pretty sure if this is the type of house I think it is, there's probably like the formal sitting area with more likely either a buffet or a side table.
Okay.
Things with things like that.
I'm not even going to really make you roll perception. You kind of peruse around, and there's not much there. On the coffee table, you do notice that there is another newspaper. You look at it. There's nothing really important that you note in it, but you do note that it's dated 3/31/22, which you kind of assume is the date where you're at. It seems like that's like the most recent paper they received.
All right.
And from the other room, why would
I don't find anything else in any drawers or anything like that. Like,
so I come back in,
any photos,
little smoking hair, nose hair. What? My whole hair is smoking a little.
What the fuck did you do?
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah. And Leela, you note that barn was not far from the house, so any wind pickup, it might, transfer.
Oh, fuck. All right. Where is it? Where is it?
It's going up.
And you hear Jeffrey just bawling in the other room.
Oh, fuck. All right. Where is it? Oh, I didn't write it down.
I'm going to say with that perception check, Jeffrey, you do not happen to look out the window and notice that the barn is starting to catch on fire.
Yeah,
You're just happy eating your peaches.
Yeah, I'm too distraught while I bury my sorrow in a can of pickled peaches.
Oh, Jeebus. Oh crap! Where was it? I had like an ice one. Where is it?
Do you have Sleet Storm?
Oh no!
Because I sure do. I've got like everything I possibly can to put out fires. None of my spells are fiery.
I hear Jeffrey crying. I run into the kitchen. I told that boy not to play the matches. The barn's going up. I don't know what to do.
So now I'm terrified and I'm sad.
Oh my god!
I can't deal with fire, and I
Oh, pickled peaches. I don't mind if I do. Thank you.
There. All right.
Thomas
There it
just
is.
took your peaches.
Well, I've ran out of the room at this point because he said fire.
Did you run to the living room or did you run further in the house?
I'm gonna say further in the house because I imagine that's farther away from the barn. So
Okay. From the kitchen, there's like a hallway.
Okay.
You notice that there's like 2 rooms on each side, and then there's kind of that's about all you can see from where you're standing. And then there doesn't appear to be a room at the end in front of you. There's just the 2 rooms on each side.
I'm gonna go into the one on the left then, I guess.
Okay. You go into the one on the left, and it just appears to be like a young child's room. There's toys and a bed, probably for a little girl is what it appears.
All right, can I do a perception check to see
You
if there's
can.
anything special? Fuck me, that's only gonna be a 9 again.
A 9. It just appears to be a little girl's room. You notice that the bed is made. It doesn't appear to have been slept in. And there's like a little nightgown laid out on the bottom of it, but that's about it.
No, like children's toys or anything.
I mean, there's toys laying around, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab a doll, just
Okay.
stuff it in my pocket,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna sit there on the bed.
Okay.
That's it. Like I'm away
Yeah.
from the fire, and I've forgotten what I'm doing. So
You're playing with the dollhouse. That's fine.
no, I'm just sitting on the bed, like
Yeah.
just zoning out completely. Like if they walk in the door, it's just gonna be Jeffrey sitting on the bed staring at the door.
Okay. Do we want to take a potty break or is
Yeah, fucking dogs are going crazy over here. So
I wouldn't mind a smoke.
yeah.
So what's the chances of the wind changing here?
I guess?
Yeah, because I didn't have Sleet Storm. It's Ray of Frost was the one that I was trying to find that I had. And I was like, Dana went, and I was like, nope, that one's not going to help at all.
Yeah, I mean, if I were a firebug, I could change that wind for you. But that's
Well,
not gonna happen.
I have a wind one, but I'm like, knowing my luck, it'll end up making things worse.
No, there's a hayloft that just went up.
Yeah,
Oh.
if I actually see this thing and there's nowhere for me to run, then I can take care of this fire. But first instinct is to just get as far away as possible.
Great. This is going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
I love playing with Jeffrey.
I know.
I hate whenever you two are playing these characters. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
All
My
right.
character is not made to babysit y'all.
Well, get Chelsea to stop working so much.
If you ever get the chance, Brian, come out. This strawberry wine turned out wonderful.
Yeah, nice. I'll have to give that a shot sometime.
I can just imagine the next time we play with Chelsea, Katie's just gonna be like, "They're all yours."
Yeah,
Yes.
she's gonna have a side quest where she goes on vacation. All right. Well, I gotta feed the dogs and smoke, so I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break.
I'm gonna grab me a quick drink. Hi, Ro.
Hello.
So how you been lately?
Been doing good.
Fantastic.
You're your older brother.
All right. Back.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right. So the barn is in flames. Well, it's starting. It's catching on pretty quick, probably. Thomas is in the pantry eating peaches. Jeffrey, you're in the little girl's room sitting on the bed, just kind of do. And Diz and Leela are in the living room.
I'm staring out the door in disbelief at the barn. Shaking my head because I didn't prepare any spells that could put out a fucking fire.
Right now, you just see like some smoke starting to billow out of in between the wood planks that were made to build it. But
Fuck. Diz, come with me.
yes, ma'am.
We
He
go
jumps up.
running out to the barn. I'm going to just use Mage Hand and just start piling snow up onto the roof of this thing to try and keep it from catching the house on fire.
I start to wander through the house to find something to steal.
Okay. All right. So you're doing that, trying to keep the fire under control, and Diz is just kind of like jumping around, like grabbing handfuls of snow and just like tossing it onto the building and then running back.
That's fine. I'm
And
just using Mage Hand and just getting piles of it and just piling it on the roof.
okay, Thomas, you start wandering around. You see an open door to the left. You see a shut door beyond it, and then to your right is a door that's shut, and then there's another shut door beyond it. So two doors shut on the right. The left has an open one and a shut one.
Oh, great.
Let's go to the open door.
Okay, you go into the open door and you see are you back, Brian?
Yeah, I think so. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh no, you're fine. Katie and Diz are just shoveling snow into the barn. So
All right, cool.
I just got
Thomas-
Mage Hand piling snow up on it.
10 pounds at a time.
Every month.
and Thomas is kind of strolling along. You still have your peaches you're munching on?
No, I'm done.
Okay. He's strolling along, like licking peach juice off his fingers, and he turns in the open doorway, and you just see Jeffrey sitting on a little girl's bed.
Just wide-eyed and wild looking.
Let's go to explore. There's got to be
I
some
like come to and my maid quit.
fucking bitches. Come on, brother, man. We'll help you get over this.
I'm so glad I'm not in there. I am
She
so
said the house was haunted or something, and there's someone in the attic.
Okay, well, we'll find them shortly.
All right.
Come on. I go back in the hallway and open up the next door.
The next one down from this one, or the one across from it?
The one across from it, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door across from it, and sorry. Just give me 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. And you see this. It's a small little room, and laid on the floor is a body.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Does
If
it
you-
look familiar at all?
It just do a perception check for me real quick.
Finally. That's going to be a 22.
Okay, Jeffrey. You step in the room and you go all like Sherlock Holmes on this shit. And, and Thomas is just like, what the hell is he doing? And you notice that there's a suitcase in the corner with like clothes and like a ticket on a stage, like a carriage, that was dated today, the 3/31/22, and amongst this stuff is also a note saying that Maria Baumgardner was hired or has been hired as the new maid for the Gruber family, and her start date was also today, 3/31/22. On the floor is the body of what you assume is poor Maria. You think she's in her mid-40s. She's dressed in her night clothes, and she was killed by a blow to the head. Lying on her bed is a bloody pickaxe with some straw covering it.
And I'm relaying all of this to Thomas, like,
Yeah.
as matter-of-factly, like, super CSI detective style.
Yes. Yes. And
I do say what?
you notice it's covered in blood, and it also has bits of brain matter and small pieces of bone wedged in different areas. So you can
Well, my dear
deduct
Thomas, I do believe she was murdered soon after her arrival to this room with the pickaxe, which was carelessly left here. So I would say that the killer is still here. And I pull out something out of my pocket and hold it up to my mouth like a pipe. It's probably like a crusty old croissant. Actually, no, it's one of the little insect treats that I made, and I'm going to munch on it while I'm doing that.
Okay.
How dead is she? You still like semi-warm or?
Oh.
I
do you
would
feel there
estimate
with-
that this happened earlier this morning before we arrived here.
Nasty bastard.
I start to rummage through the room to see if there's anything of value, to include the suitcase.
You just find a bunch of clothes for what you would assume would be a maid. You do find probably about 10 gold that she's got kind of tucked in a sock somewhere.
My gold?
Yeah, a couple like family pictures and stuff of probably her family that she left behind to come here and, work. Just that kind of stuff. Some shoes, different odds and ends. Nothing else really of value.
Randomly throw those out because they mean nothing to me. Grab the pickaxe, sink it into the wall, grab the blanket, and cover up the body. It's a decent thing to do.
You're not going to light it on fire?
You're disturbing evidence, my dear boy.
Let's go find some more. Let's go to the next room. Come on.
Okay. You go down to the next room down on from this one on the left still, or the right, I mean.
Closest one.
Okay, you open the door and you come to a nicer room.
That's what Daddy's likes.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry, the picture's a little grainy, but you open the door to this room. It's kind of hard to see, but in the corner there is like a really fancy crib, and then you have the nice big bed. Do a perception check for me. Both of you. You're both
Fail.
going.
I am absolutely dumbfounded again. Like my moment of pure brilliance is completely past.
I got a 6, so it's a room.
Okay. I will say that you notice that in the crib there is a body of a small boy. He's dressed in his night clothes, and his face has been caved in from being hit so many times with a blunt object.
This room is fine.
I get pissed off. No, you don't kill the little people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's the 2-year-old Joseph. And what did you get? You got an 8 or a 9?
I got a 6.
A 6. Okay. Well, I'll still say, because this should be pretty dang obvious, but laying next to the body is a torn out page from a book. It's got like a little bit of blood on it, and it looks like it's been really crumpled up. But you look at it and you read it, and it says, I knew Lorenz was always sweet on me, but I never thought he would go as far as to claim Joseph as his own. Even knowing the truth, he still wants me, the fool. But I can't deny my heart, no matter what everyone thinks.
Now it's fucking
Thomas,
dirty.
there's nothing in this place.
And that's all you see.
With a surprising moment of compassion, I carefully pick up the dead child body and wrap it up and place it back down there so it looks like it's resting.
Aw.
Then I go through to need to roll an investigation check, so I'm checking the room still for other shit.
I'm staring at a wall.
19.
That cross in the back really has your attention, Jeffrey.
I don't even see that. I'm just like the door frame. Just
You got a little bit of drool running down your mouth.
Yep. Obviously, that one moment that I had was just too much for my poor addled mind.
What'd you get?
17 for investigation.
17. You find women's clothing. You assume that this is probably the Victoria's room, and that she shared it with her toddler son. You find some books like Bibles and different odds and ends. You do find some jewelry. There's like a gold necklace with a locket. And then there's also like a ring with like a purple stone.
Yep, never mind.
Just to clarify, like I've not shared that picture or anything with them at
Right.
all, so he wouldn't know any names or anything.
Well, he read the article in the newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So after I steal the mom's jewelry, I make sure to.
Which
As
I don't
much-
think he shared anything about the incest in the paper, so you wouldn't know that. But
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I just know my maid quit, and I've got a picture of a family that I'm assuming
Right.
is mine at this point.
right.
So I wrap the baby up as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Lay it back down there.
Move the hell out of the room.
Yeah, I'll get who did this to you. Don't you worry, little one.
Aw.
Let's go. Let's go to the next room. Come on, Jeffrey.
All right, as I try to turn to follow him, I'm going to run into that door jam that I was staring at, and then follow along, kind of rubbing my face.
Alrighty. Meanwhile, Leela, you are throwing snow on this thing. You seem to be, kind of containing it, but inside it's probably really nasty in there.
Yeah,
Barbecue.
I'm gonna be like, Diz, grab the door. Whenever I tell you to open it, open it. And I've got a mage hand right in front of it, like a big.
And you start like really smelling burnt flesh and everything.
Yeah, like just shoveling, using mage hand to just grab the big things of snow and just shovel it in through the door.
Meanwhile, back in the house, do you smell pulled pork?
On a personal note, he is actually right.
See?
I know. That's what's making it so horrible.
Nothing like that long pig.
Oh. Yeah, we're like, I've got Diz standing at the door, yanks it open so that way he doesn't get caught as the flames shoot out the door. And then I'm just pushing as much snow in through the door as I can.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to see how dexterous he is, because opening a door would probably cause a backdraft.
That's the reason I wanted him on the back side of the door.
There's not a single Baldwin within sight.
Oh shit! I don't want.
Is he gonna fall even though the door opens outwards towards us?
It's gonna blow him out.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a barn door, so he's got to kind of like.
That's what I'm saying.
Way.
Him at the door moving with it, so that way he wasn't standing in front of an open door. But apparently, Diz is not smart enough to not stand in front of an open door that has a flame behind it.
I don't know. I can just see this fire exploding and blasting the door open and just nailing him with the door.
That's what I'm going to
Yeah.
say.
That's a
Okay.
big can in front of me full of snow, so I can't help at all.
Yeah, you just get
Shit.
steamed.
And he got okay. Let's see.
Well, the kid's dead.
Okay, so basically, what happens is you instruct Diz to do this, and he's like, "Yes, ma'am, Miss Leva." And he goes and he runs up there and he grabs the door and he gives it the best shove he can. And but it's hot, so when he grabs the handle, it burns his hand, and he lets go and he's like, "Ow!" And then this like explosion just hits him and knocks him back, and he falls in the snow beside you, and he is just like burnt the hell, and he is totally unconscious. So
I hate my life.
oh god.
Problem solved.
Let me see if I can do anything for the fucking kid. Jesus Christ. Oh, I do not think I have a single healing anything.
You don't have a pot or anything?
You could ask me. I've got 2 healing potions. It won't cost you much.
Yep, I've got 2 healing potions as well.
And Jeffrey and Thomas, y'all are walking down the hall to go closer to the next room, and you just hear like this explosion from outside.
No, the one healing potion I used on your ass, Jeffrey, in the fucking mission that started all this shit. You're the one that took my life. And then I had to use the other one on the kid after he got knocked the fuck out. So no, I have none.
I just keep walking like nothing happened.
Is there a window or something where I can see this fire?
Not in the hallway per se. Like when you go in the next room, you'll probably have a window.
Okay, so I'm gonna like look around, like I don't know. I'm just hearing things. Oh, okay.
Par for the course, huh?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and let Diz do a saving throw before we get to you guys. And he passed. So that's one pass.
Now, is Leela gonna give up on this barn, or?
Right now I'm trying to keep the kid from dying.
You can roll.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up the kid and take him into the fucking house.
He's young and spry. He'll bounce back.
And you can actually roll a medicine check, I think, to try to stabilize him, unless I'm wrong.
Yeah, you got to roll
Like a
pretty high medicine check.
Yeah.
I think.
What would medicine be? There it is. I see it. 14. I don't think
I
that's
mean,
gonna
is
be
he
enough.
just unconscious or is he dead?
He's unconscious, but he is severely burnt. So
Yeah, I'm going through the kid's pack looking for stuff that I can like
yeah.
at least get him like snow on him with bandages, and I'm gonna carry him inside
Okay.
the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, I'm
And I'm
gonna
gonna
say
start
you had to do higher for that medicine check to stabilize him.
Yeah, because I want to say it was like really.
Yeah, I think
High.
it's pretty high. I don't remember the exact number, but
I didn't think 14 was gonna be high enough, so it's like just throwing snow on the kid for the burn, so I can
yeah.
wrap him up, pick him up, and then start running in the house yelling for Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
I hear this.
Best way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. Healing is unavailable. Can at least be stabilized. Oh, okay. You can use your action to administer first aid, which requires just a DC 10 medicine check. So 14 would stabilize the creature. I thought it was higher than that.
Okay. And he only is instant death if it's double his hit points, right?
Yeah, if it goes negative past whatever his
because it was close, but he actually did not go double.
Oh, yeah, because doesn't he only have like 8 hit points?
He has 9.
Yeah, so if he went to negative
and
9,
he took like 16 damage. So yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he was very close.
So yeah, I'm rushing the kid in, and I'm screaming for Jeffrey and Thomas.
I go running in to the living room where she's at. I see what's going on. I pop out a healing potion. I shove it down the boy's face. I have her set him down, and I slap her. What the hell did you do to him? It's bad enough they already got one child. Now you're going to do this? You disgust me.
I'm firebolting his ass.
Oh, shit.
Have I wandered into the room at this point?
Yes, slowly.
Nope. Like knee-jerk reaction, I just firebolt.
I'll say you're like standing in the doorway to the kitchen.
All right. So I'm going to see her firebolt, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at her.
Since she's attacking me, I want to
she needs to attack you, and then I'll attack her.
Yeah. So Katie and Justin, y'all do an attack against Thomas there, Leela.
Put it back in there. What is it? A natural 1! And I do repose, which is basically like retaliation. So I attack back. Oh, what is this? A 21.
The day you all killed each other.
These characters are fucked.
I slap her up the side of the head with a hammer for 10. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay. So Katie, or I should use character names. Leela, you shoot this firebolt at Thomas, but it misses and it lands right by Jeffrey's head. And then Thomas wheels around and just pops you with his hammer in response. And Jeffrey,
I scream at this firebolt, and I'm just going to cast Ray of Frost at those two, since I think it's no, it's not a counter or anything. So I'm going to cast it at her because she casted it at me. So.
Yeah, I think it's only one creature is what it was.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, unfortunately.
Backfired.
That's going to be an 11 damage.
Oh!
Jeffrey, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit. All right, that's going to be... Oh, that's going to be 22.
Oh, okay. So you don't have an accident.
No, but I'm going to run away from this. I'm running back down the hall.
The young lad can roll 2d8s or 2d4s to recover.
2d4s.
I'll let you roll it.
And I'm going to go back to the little girl's room and hide under the bed.
Okay. I can roll it. It's fine. Okay, so he got 6 back, so he's almost to full health. So you shove these potions down his face, and he's the burns kind of heal somewhat, but there's like a bunch of scarring, and think like Deadpoolish. And he kind of jumps up awake, and he's like, what happened? Were we attacked?
Don't worry, young one. I won't let her do that to you again. You stick with me.
And he kind
I have had enough.
Go with Uncle Jeffrey. Go hide the little girl.
Grabs you in a bear hug, and he's like, thank you.
It's okay. Go hide with Uncle Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, you're hiding under the bed, and you see this figure walk in, and it has all these burn scars all over its body, and its clothes are like in tatters. And it's like, Uncle Jeffrey.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll. Can I roll insight to see what I'm actually thinking about this whole situation? Like, because I'm thinking of the murdered things in the other room. Now I got like walking, burning death in front of me, and I just got attacked by a fire thing. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, so that is that's going to be a 13 insight. Like, do I recognize that this is the boy, or do I think that this is some kind of demon coming after me?
I'm gonna say that, like, you're not entirely sure, but you're leaning towards it does sound like this. Like, visually, you don't recognize them pretty
My
much
eyes
at
are a
all.
little blurry.
Yeah, but like the voice does trigger, that, hey, this sounds like this.
All right, I'm going to continue to hide then.
Okay. And he just
I
kind
am
of
not.
he just kind of goes and sits on the bed and just kind of swinging his legs. a
Moisture
little
helped,
bit.
didn't we?
I don't give a shit.
And he's like
Oh,
silently
God.
crying.
As
Okay, so
soon
what
as
are you
Diz- As soon as Diz runs out of the room, I just look at Jeffrey, slap my hands together, and
You mean
create thunder.
Thomas?
Or Thomas, sorry. And do thunder wave. I want this fucker as far away from me as possible.
What's the
You have
Oh,
to make
God.
a constitution.
How many hit points do you guys have now?
Oh, I'm low.
I'm down to 30, which ain't bad.
Yeah, I'm way below that.
let's see, 16 plus 5, 21.
The fire.
You all right, brother?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you in a few. I'm good. Okay, bye. I got a 21 Constitution saving throw.
Ah, just barely, you fucker. Just barely. Ah. Okay, you still take damage. You still take half damage. Ah.
One.
Ah. Ah, you still take 2 points of damage. You're just not pushed away from me like I was wanting.
No, I
you
take
to.
half damage from that, so I take 1 point.
That's what I said. You take 1 point of damage.
All I can imagine is you two kill each other, and it's just Jeffrey and Diz.
That's something I'm gonna just clap my hands together and be like, motherfucker, you stay the hell away from me. You get within arm's reach of me, and I swear to God, you will be missing more than a nose.
Listen up, you troll. I didn't hurt that baby. If you want to I can finish this. Let's go find who killed that little baby.
What the fuck are you talking about? The only baby here is fucking Diz.
Go check the
Trying
second.
to fucking clean up your fucking mess.
What, cremation of people?
No, you do not fucking build a pyre for somebody if that's not their fucking religion, you dumb twit.
There's a-
I don't really give a shit right now.
Well,
Piss off.
I'm tired of her. I'll walk out. Jeffrey, come on. We're going to go find this baby killer. Diz, stick with me. I won't let her hurt you again.
I'm too afraid to move because I still think there's a demon up here.
I'm sitting down on the fucking couch. Fuck them.
Jeffrey?
Diz is like, Uncle Thomas, I can't find Uncle Jeffrey anywhere.
Look at his feet. They're sticking out from underneath the bed. Jeffrey, hiding ain't going to make it go away. They'll come find you. Come help.
I'm going to pull out one of my daggers and slowly bring it up towards Diz's ankle because I'm going to like give this look to Thomas.
That's Diz. You don't want to hurt him. I pull him back. Come on now.
All right, I'm going to painstakingly crawl from under the bed.
The fire got Diz too, so you both have an understanding of fire now. So come on out.
Yeah.
I'm just
now
wide-eyed.
you're both scared of fire.
Yep.
This poor character.
Let's go to the next room and see what we can find. I'm acting really nice, but for some reason, I still have the small child in front of us.
I don't even care. I do not even care. I am done.
Rita's like, I'm out.
On the fucking couch, and I'm fucking done. I am done with all of them. I will not have anything to do with their fucking asses. I am done being their fucking keeper. I am dirty. I am nasty. I am dirtier than I have ever been in my life.
I don't know
And
now.
I will not be a part of this anymore.
Did do Gumtrot Mountain, so you can't say that.
Yeah, that was pretty filthy.
I have blocked that out of my memory.
She's repressed.
Okay, so
As we leave the little girl's room, can I see into the living room where she's pouting on the couch?
no, I don't think you can. You wouldn't be able to see because the hallway branches off of the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was gonna as we were passing, I was gonna look over and go, "Oh, you look nice today." Just continue on.
Now, mind you, we've dropped her hit points by she's got like 1/3 of her hit points left just from that attack we both. I mean, we got the shit out of her. Firebolt meme.
I still got 2 health potions.
Y'all are so funny. Okay, you go to the next room with the door shut, and it is another bedroom similar to Victoria's, a little more to do than the maids. And if you want to do a perception check for me.
Crit fail.
You're just standing in the door drooling again.
I've walked into the wall at this point.
I got 11.
11. I'll let Diz roll one too, just for. He got 5 though. He's just kind of standing there in daze after being burnt to death. Okay, you kind of look around, Thomas, and you notice that there's men's clothing and women's in here, so you can kind of assume that this was probably like the mother and father's room. You also find some court papers lying like in a little like jewelry box kind of thing on the side table over there. And
What else is in the jewelry box?
there's just a bunch of like legal papers, and there's not any jewelry in this box, but
possibly a deed to a farm or anything along those lines.
no, not in this box, but there are several court papers. There's court papers concerning the incest charge against Victoria and Andres, but there's also court documents that are much more recent that is Victoria seems to be suing Lorenz for child support for Joseph.
Oh, apparently, I walk across the street and we walk across the hall, and she's a money-grubbing bitch.
Is there any like insurance claims on that barn?
No, there's no insurance forms, unfortunately. Just a bunch of different like court stuff. You also find like a very old document where it appears that Andres had been arrested for spousal abuse, but the charges seem to have been dropped, and nothing was ever came of that. So,
I don't pay anything. I don't pay any mind to that, but I look at the boy and it's like, all your shit's burned. I know it's going to be too big, but let's get you dressed in something better. I go through.
Yes, sir.
Put some oversized pants on him.
Yeah.
Oversized shirt.
You kind of used his dagger to cut them off where they fit, somewhat better. But
and find a jacket, put a jacket on because it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Clothes you ripped off of them. That's so nice of you.
You like find the overalls, like the farm overalls and like a plaid shirt kind of deal. And he looks like a very fucked up scarecrow at this point.
I don't look good, but you'll be warm. Come on now, lad. Let's get this taken care of.
Okay.
Still walking with him in front of me.
Okay. The only thing left is like the small alcove with a ladder leading up to what you would assume to be an attic entrance.
Come on, boy, let's go up there. And I push him up the ladder first.
He like backs down. He's like, I'm not opening another door anytime soon, sir.
I'm going to loudly whisper to Thomas, I think the maid said it was haunted up there, like loud enough so Diz can hear it, but obviously trying not to let him hear.
And yeah, he backs up even further. He's like, no, 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 no.
I do a strength check and I force him through the door up the ladder.
Yeah, Sarah, you really shouldn't give us your PCs.
Huh?
The whole time they're doing this, I have let the jade chicken out and just let it just kind of roam the living room.
I forgot about the chicken.
For a
A
strength
20.
check.
Okay.
23.
He's gonna do the deck save of his life to get away from me.
Like, what?
Oh no. He only got a 6.
Oh, fuck.
So
he
got
he
shoved
like
up there.
he like goes to get away from you, but his burns are still kind of raw, and you grab him, and he's like, ow, 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 ow.
Up that ladder, boy. I'm trying to make you into a man.
He like goes up there, and he very gingerly touches the thing, and he pushes it back, and he kind of
And then I push him up through the trap door. What's it look like up there?
It's kind of creepy. I'm scared.
Roll
Are y'all coming
perception,
up?
boy.
Are y'all coming up?
Well, I climb up the ladder and I see what he's looking for.
I'll follow him.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
I'm just playing with the jade chicken in the living room.
Oh lordy.
Not even give a shit. All three of them can die up there, and I do not fucking care. I'm done.
Oh Lord.
I hope this attic is like finished and it's not just like boards across the rafters with just drywall that you can step in. So I can
I fall through the fucking.
fall through the ceiling like right next to you, smash the chicken.
Land on the chicken, yeah. No, you come up and it's got like leaves kind of strewn on the sides of the floor there, and there's a chair and that little like table, and the bench, and then there's the rafters, and there's the windows. Which Jeffrey, you look out the windows and you see the barn is blazing.
All right, I immediately go completely pale white, and I just start backing up away from it, pointing at the window, just like speechless, like
And Diz is like, "What's going on?" He looks up too, and he starts backing up with you, and kind of clutches your robes and like freaks out.
I shove him into the leaves.
Can I judge about where we are in the attic above the living room?
You were probably, this attic probably spans the living room and kitchen type.
Would I be able to tell if I was above the living room? Would I be able to tell?
I mean, you could kind of guesstimate.
I guesstimate, then I let a whiz go.
It's floored.
It will still drip through.
Okay. You pee in the corner where you think that the living room would be.
I'm hoping for drippage on you. Well, it looks like this whole place is going up. Let's go see if there's anything else. Let's get out of here.
So I'm like frozen in terror. And the only thing that I can do about it is try to put it out, since I feel like I'm trapped in this house and I'm having a panic attack.
Okay. While you're standing there frozen in terror, Diz has been pushed into the poor leaves beside you, and Thomas, you walked over and took a pee in the corner, and you're turning around to leave. The door leading to the attic slams shut. And Jeffrey, you feel something slam up against you.
Something's not too happy that you just took a piss in its room.
All right.
Okay. It gets 2 attacks. That's a 12
That's a hit.
and a 10.
That's a hit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, 10 is my AC, so.
Same here.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Well,
About being a mage. You have to be much higher.
that is 20 points of damage right there.
Oh!
Jesus. All right.
Yep. Yeah, you just feel this force slam into you, and then you just kind of take a couple steps forward, and you get the wind knocked out of you almost.
More than that, I'm down to 10 hit points.
Oh, you're with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeffrey, what happened?
Let's roll some initiatives, guys.
So do I have to roll since I'm still down in the living room?
No, you're not a part of this, unfortunately, because I kind of scaled this for 3. But
I'm at 14.
17.
Nope, you fuckers can die. I'll go back home by my fucking cell.
poor Diz, he's done died once. Well, not died, but went unconscious once. Nobody trained him in anything. Now he's all die hard ugly. Okay.
At this point,
Or
I do not
Deadpool
care.
ugly. I'm sorry.
No, he's
Okay.
Deadpool.
Yeah. Okay. The guy hits Jeffrey, and he actually got top of the initiative order.
Great.
So he is going to go after Thomas, who is now in his line of sight since he pushed Jeffrey to the side.
Can I see him? I've got dark vision.
No, you see nothing. You just see Jeffrey like get knocked the frick to the side, and that's about all you're seeing right now. Let's see. That is an 11
Nope.
and a non-natural 20.
Yeah.
Yes. I will do
Okay.
a repose, though, so I get to hit him back.
Okay, but he still hits you, right?
Yes.
That's not block. Okay. 10 bludgeoning damage coming your way.
Okay. I'm attacking back.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. +7. That would be 23.
23 hits.
14 points of damage.
Okay. You hit him. You hit in the general area that you think this thing is, and you do make contact with something. But you get the sense that your damage probably didn't do as much as it normally does
Son of a
when you
bitch.
hit it. All
Kinda
right.
sucks not having to turn around home.
And Leela, you're sitting in the living room, and about this time you start seeing like drops of some kind of stinky liquid And it's like hitting the coffee table in front of you.
He got a couple pickled asparagus down in him when he was looking for peaches.
I'm like, what the? I get up and just start backing.
And you start hearing scuffle above you. Like pretty.
Not even care. I'm just
pretty
like
drastic.
Come
I'm
on,
like,
chicken.
come on, Doc, let's go. I just start backing my way up to the front door.
Alrighty.
Do not even care.
Alrighty.
I have washed my hands of these fuckers.
It is Diz's turn. And Diz has had a messed up day. So he is actually just going to lunge for that door and try to get the hell out of Dodge.
I don't blame him. He's like, fuck you, bastards.
Yeah, he rips open that damn door and like busts his ass going down the ladder and just starts fleeing. And Leela, you're almost out the door and Diz just comes busting into the room and just flies past you.
Well, apparently we had the same fucking thought, kid. So me, Diz, and the Jade Cock are all just walking out.
Jeffrey, it's your turn. You just got terrified by this fire. Something you cannot see just slammed into your back and did significant damage to you. And
let's see,
you did see Thomas make contact with something, but you can't see what it is.
I hope you have like detect magic or something like that.
Oh shit! I forgot to. I just read. I have to add my already died to that attack too.
Oh, to hit or for damage?
For damage, it's another +7. So it was a 21.
So half of 21.
Half of 21. So I'll just say 11. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I've got to figure out what I'm doing here.
No, you're okay.
I hope you like see invisibility or something like that. Because guess what? I have those.
You have so much faith that I would actually like do something like that.
I love how Katie's just like, nope. I could so be helping you right now, but nope.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Try to fucking help people, and I got punched in the face for nothing. I'm like,
all right. So first off, I'm going to use my sorcery points. I'm going to burn 2 of those. That way I can change my spell, Thunder Wave, into a bonus action.
Okay. So
I'm casting Thunder Wave. And that is going to be... Actually, I want to go to where Thomas is and where I assume whatever attacked him is standing.
Mm-hmm.
And just stand right beside that.
Okay. Like beside Thomas, so you're pointing the other way.
Yeah, so everybody up here needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
so Thomas.
Yep. So Thomas has to
And
do it.
the bad guy.
I just look at him and go, sorry, buddy.
Non-natural 20.
Nice. You're good.
And the dude got a nat 20 plus 2, so 22.
Well, you don't add anything to a nat 20.
Oh, I know, but...
Yeah. Okay, so you still take half as much damage, and you're not pushed, so that is going to be... What am I rolling? 2d8.
2d8.
So each of you take 4 damage, and then as my actual action, I'm going to slug that health potion of mine. And that is going to be 4. Ugh. Fuck health potions. They're shit. So I regain a little bit of health, and then I'm going to back up a little bit. So, and that's going to be my turn.
God, I hate math. Okay.
The downfall of every game player, math.
I know, right? Okay,
Actually,
so
should I roll my sorcery table too?
Yes, I was gonna say to do that, but
Unicorn. Unicorn.
Yeah, I need to
What
grab
is-
that.
Hold on. What happens when I roll? Oh. So I did roll a 1,
Oh,
Oh.
which means we get to do some wild magic.
Nice.
Sarah, did you want me to roll or do you want to roll?
You can go ahead and roll. Just tell me the number.
Okay. So that is going to be 84.
84. Each
Oh,
creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to the sum of damage dealt.
Oh, badass.
Am I considered
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 6 points of damage to each creature?
Yep, and you get 12 health.
Fuck yes. This is turning out to be a good day, guys.
for Jeffrey, not so much for Thomas.
I just look at myself shocked, like, what happened? I feel great.
And I'm also going
Look at me, I'm healed. Thomas, look.
So basically, you sit there and you cast Thunder Wave, and you're expecting this big reaction, but Thomas just kind of stands there and takes it and is able to withstand it. But for some reason, like, this black like energy comes spiraling out of your hands right after the Thunder Wave is cast, and it just hits Thomas square in the chest, and it also hits this other area that is close to Thomas, and you just feel like revivified. You just feel like, awesome. Like you just
I feel like
chugged
you're younger.
some health potions. So
I want to jump up and click my heels together.
all right.
Feels so great.
And it's the bad guy's turn again, and he is going to try to attack Thomas, I think, because he's still right in front of him. Okay, 8 I don't think hits, right?
Okay, I'll be doing a repose on you again.
And 10, that does.
No, I've got my
Yeah.
AC 19. So
Yeah, that's
I'm doing
what I figured.
I'm doing another repose on you, so I get an attack.
Yep.
12.
12. Okay. Again, you just feel like it's not like you make the contact, but just
No,
You-
that's not damage. That's an attack.
oh, that's the attack. 12. No, that does not hit. I'm sorry. You go to
Swing in air.
aim at the same place that you aimed previously, but it just flies, and you do like a little wheelie around.
Okay. My turn now.
Now it's your turn. Yes.
As a bonus action, I'm going to do Second Wind,
Get some
which
health
I
back.
will gain 10 plus 16 points of life back. 6 plus that's 5, carry 1. Puts me at 35. So I'm at 35. I gain 16 points of health back, and I'm going to attack twice.
Mhm.
First one is a 17.
Hits.
Second one is a 9, which misses.
Misses.
I'm also going to burn an action surge, so I get 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Next one is going to be a 22,
That hits.
and then it's going to be a 13, which doesn't hit. So I got 2 hits
You
on
got
it.
2 hits on him. Yep.
7 plus 7, 14 points of damage. Then 9 points of damage.
You said 9.
Quick question. Do I feel like I'm getting hit with a weapon?
No.
Okay.
You feel like you're just being slammed by like a hard surface.
Okay. I'm good.
Damn math.
Sorry. I know, I suck. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, that's all of us. It's like, yeah, fuck, hold on.
I gotta let my dogs back in.
Okay, you're fine. It would be Diz's turn, but he's hauling ass.
Yeah, Diz and I are out.
Poor Diz has been through a traumatic experience. He's got some PTSD he's gonna have to be dealing with.
I'm just sitting here throwing snowballs at the burning barn.
Coward! I'll kill you, boy!
All right.
And his charisma is like nothing at this point, you know.
You don't say. Diz, not charismatic. All right. So who's up?
You are.
Oh. Well, shit. All right.
Feared it.
So, do I have like a pretty good sense of where this invisible thing is, or is there something I can roll to try to see it?
I mean, you knew where it was when you did where the necrotic damage.
Okay, I see just like some black
Hit.
smoke around like a figure or something.
Yeah, you noticed where that was, but you don't know if it's still there or not. You kind of assume it is, but
Okay.
Well, you
because
watched me,
it attacked Thomas, so you're assuming it's somewhere in front of him.
and you watched me hit it twice. I swung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what I want to do is I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos so I can get advantage on my attack roll, and you can also make me roll Wild Magic again.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use Magic Motherfucking Missile in the space where I know where this thing is.
Okay.
So let me get to that so I know what I need to roll.
And that's a spell, right?
Yes, it is. And you can also make me roll on the magic table just for the Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, I'm going to make you roll twice then, just for giggles.
Yes. All right. So
You might not make it through this.
Magic Missile, I'm going to hit the creature.
Uh-huh. That's
And-
three rays, right?
Yeah, 3 missiles with 1
Guaranteed
D4 plus
hit.
1.
Yeah.
So all 3 of them are going to hit that little bastard.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 9 damage, or 10 damage, I guess.
10?
Per missile?
Or is it plus 1 per missile? So 12 damage.
12? Okay, so that's
6.
okay. Okay. Yeah, you cast these magic missiles and it just boom, boom, boom. And you just hear like this language that you don't understand, just you kind of like have a sense that it's like curse words almost, but it's a language you don't really understand.
All right. And I've still got like advantage on something just because that one doesn't actually use an attack roll, I'm assuming. Because that's what Tide of Chaos gives me is advantage.
Right.
All right. So did you want me to roll twice?
Yeah,
now or
for
just
the
once?
magic table.
Oh, this is
okay, so for the one that I absolutely have to roll for the Tides of Chaos, that's going to be a 16, and then I'll roll my d20 for the actual to see if I have to roll again.
Okay.
That's an 8, so I'm just rolling once.
All right. I just had it. Now I lost it again. Hold on. My God. I thought I put my bookmark there.
You want to know what it is?
Sure, tell me.
For the next minute, I regain 5 hit points at the start of each of my turns.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
So,
He is a
But no,
healing.
anyone else? Hey.
That's the beauty of wild magic.
I'm back up to 31. This is the shit.
This is awesome.
And then I get
Okay.
another 5 at the next turn that I do? That's awesome.
Jeffrey's gonna live through this, but you're gonna die horribly.
I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm at 35.
I'm going to shout to Thomas, the more you hit it, the better you feel.
I know.
Okay, so it's bad guy's turn again, and he is totally going to be focused on Jeffrey because Jeffrey's kicking his ass and gaining health. So, that's a 12.
That's just an attack roll. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay, and another 12. So
That's going to hit.
those hit. So we have 7 and 6. So 13 total.
Okay.
And bludgeoning, if that matters.
No, it doesn't.
So yeah, you just feel like this hard wall almost, or like it almost feels like a wall that just hits you twice.
Okay.
Slams up against your body, and then that is his turn. Thomas, it is your turn.
25 to hit and 12 to hit, so 1 hit.
Okay.
That is 11 points of damage.
And it would be, except for the mofo is not there anymore. So you just kind of swing in a circle.
You doing a...
Fuck!
All
Strike
right.
one?
Jeff
You gutless
is,
coward, come back and fight like a man.
yeah, he got hit a couple times. He's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna move. Jeffrey, it's your turn.
All right. So we're kind of in the middle of this room, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you had kind of moved towards Thomas. Thomas had gone into the upper corner to kind of take his tinkle. And so you're both kind of in the middle of the room. Thomas is more towards the back, and you're kind of to the right-hand side, I'm saying, kind of in the middle. And the door is in front of you guys. The windows are behind you.
I'm
All
waiting
right,
for this thing to start pushing Jeffrey towards the windows and the fire.
Well, I'm actually going to move over to Thomas and kind of like pin him in the corner a little bit, like be as close as possible to the wall, like 2 walls.
Okay.
Because he missed, so I know the thing's not there. And I'm going to cast Gust of Wind and have it blowing from that door across from us towards the windows. So it's a line of strong winds, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blast from a direction I choose from.
Okay, so you're going to move towards like that corner where the door is and then blow it out.
Wherever Thomas is, because I want to make sure that we're both kind of close by. So this, and then I want the wind to go from the door to the windows.
Okay, well, y'all are probably closer to the windows, so you could go from you could go from the windows to the door.
Well, if we're
And
in the
then-
corner and it's only 10 feet, I can just have it. How wide is this room? You said it was like the whole kitchen and living
Yeah,
room.
it's like the whole big room. So
the room's probably bigger than 10 feet, and you said the door was kind
Yeah.
of in the middle on the other side, and then the windows are
Yeah.
in the middle. So if we're both tucked up in the corner, 10 feet shouldn't push us out.
okay,
You get
Okay.
what I'm saying?
yeah, I was just trying to visualize. So okay, so you're pushing from the door to the windows. Okay,
Yeah. And then each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away in the direction following the line. So, and then any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot, so halves its movement. And as a bonus, I can change the direction on any of my turns. And I also regain 5 hit points.
Yes.
So.
And was that that's a spell, right?
It sure is. So I'll go ahead and roll that.
Yeah.
That's 12. So I've essentially wanted to like split this room in half with this gust of wind.
Gotcha.
Where if whatever we do, like he's going to either go through it and then make his save, or maybe Thomas can push him into it and then it's got to make it save when it starts its turn there. Either way.
Okay.
So that's going to be my turn.
Okay. So he is going to move up and he is going to try to attack you again, Jeffrey, because if I figured this right, he's on the same side you guys are.
Excellent.
Okay, so that is a 14.
That hits.
And 19, so
Of course.
Okay, so a 12 and another 12 bludgeoning, so 24 bludgeoning.
Well, so much for my plan. I am unconscious.
Oh God!
Oh.
And
So much for that remaining 5 hit points.
yep.
Okay.
I have like no AC, so that doesn't help.
Yeah.
As a
But
bonus,
yeah.
as a bonus action, I shove my last healing potion in Jeffrey's mouth.
Okay, Jeffrey slumps to the floor, and you shove the potion in his mouth, and he. How many points back does he get?
2d4s.
Okay.
That's 4 points of damage. Oh boy.
4 points of healing, you mean?
Oh, you only got 4 points back?
Yeah.
Then I widely swing. Is the creature in my melee range?
You don't know.
You don't know.
Well, it just hit me, so
He just hit Jeffrey, so.
I swing, and well, that's at 9, so that's probably not going to hit anything.
No, that doesn't hit anything.
And the other one is a 17.
17? That hits something.
14 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you make contact with something, and you hear like a oof
Like apologize. Like come
down.
Oh,
And
so we're not even going to apologize? So that way maybe I could come help you?
You hurt the
Where
child?
was it?
I don't think so.
It didn't hurt anybody. The fire hurt him, not me.
they're going to go to bed tonight arguing.
All by your fucking lonesome. I'm throwing snowballs and playing with the kids and the fucking chicken.
Okay, Jeffrey. I am going to ask you just because I'm not sure. Do you think that would negate that necrotic damage since you died, or would you get 5?
I don't know. It just says it lasts up to 1 minute on one of my turns, so
Yeah, I would say you still get it.
all right, I'm cool with that.
I mean,
I don't know how my
Hey,
wild magic works.
there you go.
it's wild magic, so I'm thinking it would still be enacted.
Yeah, I think so.
You were just unconscious.
Yeah.
I turn to Jeffrey.
I
Do
mean,
what you got to do. I can take it.
your gust of wind would have died, but
Yeah, because that's concentration.
yeah, but I think
Okay.
so.
So
Do what you have to do.
And you saw where it was because Thomas hit it, so you do know
Yeah,
its
see where it was.
location.
oh shit.
Because he did revive you before he hit it, so I'm gonna say you could see where it was.
Well, I was gonna do something different, but now I think I'm just gonna do Thunder Wave again.
Okay.
And I'm going to actually cast Thunder Wave at a level 3, I think.
Nice.
So.
Do I have to roll it too?
Yes, you
Yep.
do. And that's going to be Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay.
17.
Okay, you
Um,
save.
19.
You guys both save. So let's see. Level 3.
+5.
Oh boy. So I get to roll.
A lot.
I get to roll 4d8 for this bad boy.
Wow.
Oh boy. So that is going to be 18 points of damage. So you guys are each going to take 9 points of damage. Since you both passed. And then I need to roll. Oh, so close, Sarah. I got a 2. I almost had some wild magic.
Oh, very close. Okay, so you cast Thunder Wave, and the whole building seems to shake with the force of it, and you hear a whole lot of cursing in this language that you just. Well, what languages do you guys speak? I'm saying you don't understand, and I'm assuming, but.
Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Infernal. That's what I got.
Yeah. What do you speak, Thomas?
Dwarven, common.
Yeah, no, y'all do not understand this.
No.
Okay. So I imagine
No.
everything in this room has basically been blown apart, though.
Oh yeah.
Like the windows, the bits of furniture, the leaves are gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, Leela, you and Diz are making it out the door, and you're kind of walking down, and he's as far away from the barn as it can be, and you do notice that there are embers blowing onto the roof of the house.
Perfect.
Don't care. I'm just letting Dennis play with the jade chicken to keep him entertained away from the fire. So we're just walking.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing snowballs at the barn. Don't even care. I am done. I am done trying to wrangle those two and save their fucking lives.
And it's the bad guy's turn. And he is aiming for. He's probably going to be aiming for Jeffrey again, just because you're kicking his ass. Okay. That is a 25.
Oh, yeah, that is Jeffrey.
And a 17. So.
I don't even know why you even say it. Just roll to attack damage.
Well,
Anything unless it's below a 10.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm
Suck.
11
You
and
suck at this
10, so
magical
21.
Okay.
Bye, Jeffrey.
I'm back down. Oh boy, that's very close to my hit point maximum.
Oh, God.
So much for Jeffrey coming in on the other campaign. Jeffrey's
No, we'd still let Jeffrey. We'll still
Yeah,
let
I'm
Jeffrey.
not dead yet. That was close. I've got a 45 max, and that was negative 30. Is where
Okay,
I'm at.
Thomas, bring it home.
That's a 9. All right, no, that's 11 to hit, which misses. And that is a 25 to hit. 25 hits.
Yep, that hits.
That's 10, so 5 points of damage to you.
Okay.
all it would take was one apology through a fucking bus.
Okay, and it's his turn. He's, of course, going to attack you since you're the only thing standing. That is an 18 and an 11.
Nope, and I'm going to repose.
He misses both
That's the
times.
last one.
No, I got one more after this.
You did one on me.
Yes.
Oh, Natural one.
Oh,
I missed.
snap.
Nat one.
I'm going to say because it's a nat one, you get tripped up over Jeffrey's prone form on the floor and you actually fall down on top of him.
Hey.
I think
So,
all have been avoided with a fucking apology.
okay,
Hmm.
Jeffrey, roll me a death saving throw.
Crit fail.
Oh,
That's
That's 2.
-2, yeah.
what the fuck's up with all the crappy rolls tonight?
I don't know.
God. And
Oh,
Thomas, as you're lying there, you see above your head that the roof seems to be catching on fire a little bit. Okay, it's his turn. And you're prone, so he's going to get advantage. Ah, that's a crit fail. Glad
So
he
he
had
falls down on
advantage.
top of Thomas.
I just grab a hold of him and start fighting.
Oh, God. Oh, good thing he had advantage on that one. Okay. Sorry. So that's 24
Hits.
and 22.
Both hit.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. So that's 6 and 8.
I'm going to parry on one of them.
Okay.
6. Let's stick modifier. +1. So 7 points of damage don't hit me. So
Mm-hmm.
what was the total of damage again?
It was 14 total. So
14.
6 and an 8. So
So that's 7 points of damage. 17. Okay. If I would apologize, it wouldn't matter. I'm not listening to
no, you're not.
oh, Lord.
I do have one health potion left if you get time to loot my corpse. You're gonna have to dig
Oh
for
God,
it, but
it
it's
just goes
down
in his fucking pockets.
you. Do I feel anything since I'm on top of him?
You feel
is that
some-
rigor mortis, or are you happy to see me?
You feel some bulges.
I fill a bottle, I grab it, uncork it, and I drink it myself.
Damn! He
No,
said,
that's
"Fuck you."
what I was implying, because you need
Okay.
it more than I do at this point.
4, 5. Okay.
Okay.
I get up
Yeah.
and I attack.
Now, drinking a health pot, that does take up
That
one
is-
action. So-
Yeah, that is an action. But if you've got extra attack, you can.
yeah, then you
At
can
least that
totally
once.
do that. But
Okay.
Once again, you could have
26
that hits.
to hit, which hits.
Mhm.
14 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you hear a whole lot of cursing, and it sounds like something kind of is like falling, but picking itself up and falling and picking itself up right in front of you. So that's all you can do.
Yeah, I'm spent.
Okay. So
I try to administer aid to Jeffrey, but I'm out of actions.
okay, it's his turn. Well, no, it's Jeffrey's turn.
All right, I might be dead.
Okay, no fails, no fails.
Oh, I did fail.
Oh!
I completely failed. Jeffrey is dead. That's so sad. Thanks for drinking that health potion.
My torture is over. My torture is finally fucking over. Now.
So, So Katie just sees this ghost in front of her.
It's all your fault. Thomas is dying trying to save us.
He's still
Okay,
not sorry though. Still not sorry.
it's the stalkers or the guy's turn.
Yeah.
9 doesn't hit. Oh, and he crit failed. So I'm gonna say that he like trips over Jeffrey's dead body, and he actually takes the last 2 damage that he had there as he falls to the floor and hits his head and dies of bludgeoning damage to the head, which is kind of ironic.
Once again.
Seriously?
Yep, you could have given that health potion to fucking
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
if you could have had 2 actions.
Yeah, you had given Jeffrey the fucking health potion.
Nope.
All because
Yeah,
you were a
Thomas.
asshole. You killed Jeffrey and couldn't even fucking apologize.
Okay, Thomas.
And-
So you're sitting there, and you feel for a pulse, and you like put your ear to his lips, and there's nothing coming out, and you see that the roof's on fire, and you're just distraught. And Jeffrey,
check
Jeffrey, you're
check his pocket.
well, wait, Jeffrey, you're just kind of floating above your body right now.
I'm dead.
Yeah, and you kind of see that the roof's on fire, and it's freaking you the fuck out, even though you're dead. And this little bug dude with this like little centipede just kind of appears out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, bud, you're in a bad way. What happened?"
Oh well, greed is a sin, my friend. Greed is a sin.
That's true, but we can't have this. We're buds. I can't let this happen. And
Well, I have a feeling that Thomas will inherit everything in my pockets, and maybe now you can be his friend.
no, I one of my fellow dudes, he tried to be friends with that guy, and he's kind of ornery. So
What about the dumb boy?
he won't never be our friend. So we like you. So I think you need to get back in there. And he kind of jumps on your head, and you feel your soul kind of like be sucked back into your body.
Jesus.
And Thomas is like starting to rifle through your pockets, and you just kind of sit up and take a big, deeper breath, like,
Oh my God! I hugged you. You're alive! Thank God!
and you have like 1 hit point.
Run outside.
Oh, good.
You're gonna have to run through the window or something.
We couldn't let Jeffrey die. Come on.
Why must you continue my suffering? Why do you hate me so much?
So I run downstairs. She's playing in the fucking snow like a bitch because she's got a stick up her ass. I run outside with Jeffrey over his shoulder. Holy fuck, we barely made it. I'm fucking tattered and bloody. Jeffrey's a fucking mess with 1 hit point. Where are you? It's okay, buddy. It's all right. I'll make sure you get through this.
Diz is like, burn scarred scarecrow dude over there.
Jeffrey don't even know what the fuck's going on. Shits himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Runs down your shoulder.
Yeah, I did that when I died. Just everything loosened.
Defecated everywhere.
Yep.
I don't
There's a
even care.
brotherly love thing here. It's okay. It's a bonding moment, to be totally honest. And on that note, I've got to go to bed.
No, the whole time I'll be sitting there shaking my head at them. I don't care. Die.
Did we at least see what was attacking him after he killed it?
No.
No, I grabbed you and got the fuck out once you were breathing.
And
Okay.
actually, out of anything, it was an invisible stalker, which was like a form of air elemental.
Okay.
And it's just like permanently invisible. So even in death, like, you can't
Could
see
have
it.
helped with that. Oh.
Damn.
I hope you get the clap.
Yeah. Did y'all recognize the adventure though?
Is that
Since
the
we're on-
Scylla axe murders?
No, it's the Hinterflocken
Oh,
in
yeah,
Germany.
that other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew it was one of the two.
Hinterkaifeck.
Yeah, I can't say that name, but
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah, it's when I was hearing this and I'm like, okay, this actually is something that happened.
Yeah, those are actual crime scene photos and everything. I did some
Fancy.
research.
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
was pretty
Yeah,
good.
Leela is done with these two. Like, they can run off and do anything. They can go die. Done.
The party is split.
Hey,
Don't
but
even care.
that wild magic was pretty fucking awesome.
That
I
was.
like that wild magic.
I do
Yeah.
too. It's fun.
I can't believe I got 2 healing things out of it
I know, you lucky bastard.
because it usually does not work that way.
Yeah.
Usually, it's
It
completely
fucks
fucked up.
everybody, including you.
Well, or it does something really cool towards like the enemy, but yeah. Like if
It
you
can,
get a
like,
chance, look at the table.
Yeah, it can like randomly polymorph. It does all kinds of neat stuff.
Well,
Bear
Yeah,
was really
it's-
hoping for a unicorn.
I want to see a fucking unicorn.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was awesome.
There's just ridiculous stuff on there.
But it's good. We actually got up to meet with play again tonight. I'm sorry
Yes.
we've been kind of hit or miss.
No, it's
Yeah.
totally
It's all good.
understandable, but this was a lot of fun. I was
Yeah, we were
Glad we
planning
could do
on
it.
last weekend, and then that ended up. Damn, we did not realize what all went into taking out an old mailbox and putting in a new one from scratch.
That son of a bitch was like 4 foot into the ground.
damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah,
Was it cemented in it or just buried?
Just
just
buried.
buried.
I cemented our new one in.
No,
Yeah.
no one.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
why it went 4 feet down because they're probably like, well, better make sure this stands up. It's like, go get some quickcrete at least. That's all you got to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they just
Well-
buried it, and then we got like a bigger mailbox and everything, and nothing fit. Nothing.